ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UWA ThrowDown. We are semi-live here at the arena. I'm Finn O'Reilly.
And with him, as always, I am Kevin Slater, and we are here for a great night of action, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, most definitely. Let's go to the ring.
All right, fans, welcome back to UWA ThrowDown. Here we have, I'm Finn O'Reilly. Joining me as
Kevin
always.
Slater, Brian Cohen.
And here we have Mr. Allen.
We have the rare pleasure here tonight on our 2-year anniversary show to watch Mr. Allen work some of his ring magic.
To my tag team partner.
Oh, here it comes.
The biggest free agent in this territory, Big Zo!
Big Zo.
You talk about putting Stalin and Hitler together. Big Zo was associated with the Diamond Cartel for a long time, which tormented my life. EA has tormented my life. And now we get a heaping, helping dose of both.
Can we get more than 30 seconds into this match before you start drawing Hitler comparisons, Cohen?
All right, I'll bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, we'll call him Stalin.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Mussolini.
Well, I mean, Big Zo, as much as I would love to be able to make fun of the
It's
guy,
Ronald Reagan at worst.
as much as I would love to make fun of the guy, I'm afraid to. The guy's a beast.
This guy is massive.
And anybody that gets in the ring with him, he has no problem destroying Big Zo.
Yeah,
And that's no problem morally or as far as his abilities go.
I'll tell you what about Big Zo. He does not discriminate. He'll destroy you no matter your size, your age, your race, whatever. This guy loves to destroy. His singlet says beast mode. He's always in beast mode. He
What
rips.
you got right here is the future of my television show. It's Zo time, and that time is right now. Now, so I'm ready to kick somebody. We're the future. I decided I was going to bring out the past. But those guys have been in there for a while. You guys know these guys. I had to go to the nursing home. I had to go all over town, to the retirement home. I finally went to a bar where a bunch of blue-haired women were listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I found these guys right here to come out here and get squashed like a bug. So hit the music.
Well, let's see who he's brought.
Unbelievable. What?
They're the in-crowd, we're the other ones. It's a different kind of cloth that we cut from. We let a color show.
Zo loves to rip and he loves to tear.
You know, speaking of Mr. Allen and his TV show, I could have sworn that we had a meeting a while back and there were certain words that I was not allowed to say. But hey, you know what? Whatever. It's his show, I guess.
Well, you're right. This is his show, Finn, and you need to start learning to respect that. Maybe you'd give some more airtime.
I tell you,
It's hard to respect a guy like Allen. Wait a second!
oh, we got Spider Murphy and Ricky Chevy.
Ricky Chevy, I know him a long, long time. I knew him in a different promotion a half-decade ago. This guy is dedicated, and so is Murphy.
Spider Murphy, we haven't seen in a long time. One of the most respected talents in all of Indiana wrestling.
I witnessed Spider Murphy go head-to-head with Jerry the King Lawler's son, Brian Christopher. I've seen Ricky Chevy go through hell and back. This is sure to deliver.
I don't know if Spider Allen and Ricky Chevy know what they've gotten themselves into in this match, though.
But these guys,
they are going up against two forces of nature, two absolute powerhouses.
Well, I seriously think that you're underestimating Spider Murphy and Ricky Chevy.
a lot about this business is confidence. And even if you're at a size disadvantage, if you have confidence, you have the energy and the support of these people, you can climb mountains.
Well said, my friend.
Yeah, but what these two gentlemen are doing is throwing a punch
at a hurricane on top of a mountain is what this is.
Well, I know that Spider Murphy is taking on some of the best talent in the nation. If anybody's going to be able to stand up against Big Zoe, it's going to be Spider Murphy.
Yeah, but how long has it been since we've seen them here in UWA, Finn?
Well, that is a good point.
And the fans love every second of it. Murphy and Chevy are likable guys. But I'll tell you this much. The ring rust, you mentioned the ring rust a second ago. It may exist as far as this promotion goes, but I know these guys have been all over the county, all over the state, all over the country honing their skills. They have stayed active, and there's nothing holding them back. They've been in the ring, that's for sure.
Oh, most definitely, but, you know, I will give credit where credit is due, and honestly, Spider Murphy and Ricky Chevy have a huge mountain to work against, and that mountain's name is Big Zoe.
That's true. Moving a mountain like Big Zoe is harder than moving any other mountain.
Mr. Allen bravely, valorously agreeing to be the first in this match.
It's got to be up to something underhanded.
What a stand-up gentleman Mr. Allen is.
There goes the bell. Looks like it's Mr. Allen and Spider Murphy in the ring first.
Murphy and Allen, both chiseled veterans.
What's he doing?
Wait a second.
Oh.
I guess he thinks he's giving the women a treat.
Mr. Allen.
There you go.
There we go. If I was not contractually obligated to not speak against certain people, I'd be making a joke right now.
A joke about how it looks like at the moment Mr. Allen is currently holding in a headlock what happens when a trailer park has a baby with a baby.
Interesting. Very interesting scenario.
Well, Mr. Allen currently has control of the match right now. He's got Spider Murphy in a headlock, and he keeps wrenching it back down on him.
Front face lock now. I'll give Allen this much. He changes it up. He doesn't let his guard down, but we're very early into this one.
Well, that's because Mr. Allen is a technically superb athlete.
Well, Mr. Allen is one of the best technical wrestlers in UWA. I mean, I'm not much for the guy, but I will give credit where credit's due.
I guess he fancies himself a Kurt Angle of sorts, but, you know, all those guys go down because sometimes it takes a brawler like Murphy to put a technical wrestler in his or her place.
Now let's see if Spider Murphy can do it.
Shoulder block.
Give him another one, Spider.
Oh.
Oh, you almost had him. Give him another one.
Sends him stumbling.
Come on, Spider.
Murphy has
Ricky Chevy tagged in now.
And Chevy knows.
Oh, wow.
Double shoulder tackle.
Oh, another one. Oh, wow.
These guys have a move or two up their
Going for pin. Big Zoe getting in the middle of it.
Big Zoe doing his job is what he's doing right there, Finn. He is watching his tag team partner's back, and it just so happens that partner is Mr. Allen.
That line back.
Now we finally have the legal tag.
And beast mode is active, ladies and gentlemen.
Big Zoe in the ring now with Ricky Chevy.
This guy, you know, people have talked about William Perry. This guy's the refrigerator. This guy.
Elbow collar tie up.
Oh! Down.
Shoving Ricky Chevy back into the turnbuckle. Big Zoe's gonna give him one.
How generous of Big Zoe. I mean, it won't mean much, but still, it's a nice gesture.
Ricky Chevy trying to figure out how he's gonna tackle this. Going for a lockup again. And, into the turnbuckle.
Chevy and Murphy had some momentum a little bit ago, but everything changed when Zoe got in there as he works out at midsection with that boot in the corner.
Oh, wow.
A right hand. A refrigerator, a tank, whatever object you want to compare him to.
Into the opposite turnbuckle. Oh, wow.
He's got athleticism, too.
That's
agile for a man his size.
that is
high,
Big Zo. Eddie
was a-
Allen now working on Ricky Chevy.
a high drop kick, and he's playing with Chevy like a rag doll.
Chevy laid out flat on
Oh,
to the
boot
gut.
to the midsection. Oh, another one.
Is he gonna catapult him or a Boston Crab?
Oh no, looks like we're going for. Oh,
Half.
Oh my Lord! Can
Oh,
you imagine
wow.
that weight, that pressure, extending on the spine?
Zoe has such a diverse portfolio. He can use submissions to his advantage. He can fly. He can brawl. He can maul. And
Chevy should be thanking his lucky stars that he made it to that rope because that match was almost over.
yeah.
That could've been
And
the-
that's what Ricky Chevy is currently working against right now. Big
number
Zo,
two.
only two. Big Zo.
I love Chevy and I love Murphy. They're good guys. But right now it's just back and forth tagging, healthy tagging between Allen and Zoe. And Chevy has not shown much improvement.
Eddie Allen, leg drop.
Another high leg.
Boot to the back now.
I tell you, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, I don't know if it makes a noise. But when Mr. Allen's leg falls on someone, everyone hears that noise.
You're exactly right. I hate to say it.
I like my job.
And you know
I know you do, Finn. You're a good man.
Chevy hung up in those ropes, stumbling. He's in the wrong corner. Doesn't know where he is. He's on Dream Street.
Oh,
When you're as big as guys like Allen and Zoe, sometimes basic moves pack such a punch. I mean, we're seeing a lot of clubs and leg drops. And
Oh, wow.
club. You don't need to do a double underhook pile driver. You can do any basic maneuver and do so much damage with it.
well, see, that's the problem. People like Big Zo and Mr. Allen, they're able to do those moves. Those moves that would normally be devastating, but plus their size would be absolutely just
Catastrophic.
catastrophic.
That's a good way of putting it. You know, I mentioned Murphy and Chevy have been active in local promotions and territories. They don't have the ring rust. A lot of that may not matter when you're in there with guys like Zoe and Allen. I hate to say it. You can be in that ring every day of the week.
You may hate to say it, but I love to hear you say it.
Yeah. I
Big
figured
Zo working on the back and the face of Ricky Chevy.
He's playing with him. I mean, he enjoys this. He's devouring Ricky Chevy.
I mean, he's one of the best talents in Indiana for a reason.
But I know one thing.
Spider Murphy looking like he's a little too eager to get involved.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on, that's
Spider
late
Murphy.
interference.
When I saw what Murphy was able to do in the ring with Brian Christopher, when I've seen what Ricky Chevy is capable of doing in the ring with a variety of people, I know that when the fans...
Oh! I can tell you this much. I don't know if a tree can be heard, but I sure heard that.
Yeah.
Big Zo trying to go. Oh, Spider Murphy bringing him down again.
It was like if the Empire State Building fell. Oh, and ram in that knee.
This is definitely working against Spider Murphy, though. He's not helping his partner. He's not saving him where it matters most right now.
Allen's
It's Mr.
choking.
Allen.
Choking, and it was not a Tibetan nerve hold, a true choke in the buckle.
I didn't see that.
A true strategist knows where to hit your opponent.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the best thing that they can do right now is take out Big Zo.
But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Remember that. Here
And
come Murphy and Chevy.
clothesline. There
Great
goes
teamwork.
Big Zo's down. And another
Double
elbow drop.
A truly cohesive unit. Oh! But Allen just cut the wind right out of the sail.
Oh!
Dropping that leg where the sun don't shine.
Wow.
Oh, given where that leg dropped, it
Eddie
shines
Allen
up
go
quite
for
a few
pin.
places.
Only a 2 count.
Eddie Allen now looking for a way to put away Spider Murphy. Irish whip.
And Spider ducks under. Oh!
Got him.
Beautiful super kick from Spider Murphy. 2.
And
Big Zo gets into it.
You talk about a good insurance policy. You got Zoe on the apron. Nothing's going to
Big
happen.
Zo pulling the official out of the ring now. What is this all about?
Amazing. Murphy's waiting in the
Big
ring.
Zo hasn't been here in UWA very long. He's just
James
getting-
Kendrick. James
Wait
Kendrick
a
is.
second, not him.
No!
What?
No!
Did he have brass knuckles?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
A chain?
James Kendrick now.
Why would guys of that size need any assistance? Oh, man.
Oh, it's a 3 count.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Allen taking up the win, ladies.
Sickening.
The winner, Eddie Allen and Big Zo!
And rightly so.
Hi, my name is Steve Lawrence. I run a small lawn service called All the Trimmings. I'm locally owned and operated. I have very low rates and free estimates. If you'd like to save some time and money, give me a call. I also have a referral discount program. There's no obligations, no extra fees. I can save you time and money and make your yard look like it's got a professional cut.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
This is Jeffersonville, Indiana. If you haven't been to downtown Jeff, you need to find out what you're missing. If you're like everybody else, you're gonna love it. Some of the things that people love most are that you can walk to almost everything, the parking is free, and most of our shops and restaurants are locally owned. We have free concerts and shows, and a farmer's market with the freshest local produce. We're just across the river from Louisville, so we've got big city convenience to go with our small town charm. Come see for yourself. Take Exit 0 to visit downtown Jeffersonville and see what makes Jeffersonville, Jeffersonville.
There they are, fans.
The new era of violence has made their way to the ring.
Yeah.
Unbelievable group.
There we go.
And here's the man right here.
The man who honestly did not want this match at all.
The loyalty, the respect, no matter how much the fans may now dislike Cack after he sold his soul to the devil, it pains Jack to be in the same ring at the same time with him in this sort of way.
Fans, once again, if you were following social media, you know that Cack gave his reasons and he blamed Jack and Jack's popularity for, I don't know. I don't know why he's blaming Jack, because me personally, I thought that they had a great partnership, but I guess Cack just felt slighted in this.
It's neither of their fault. It's these ignorant fans. It's Jack's merchandise outselling Cack so much. I mean, obviously some jealousy is going to rear its ugly head, and Jack and Cack is absolutely justified.
Well, it was Cack and Jack merchandise. It was both of them together.
To me, Cack uses Jack as a scapegoat. This sort of evil was always inside of Cack, and it was manifest.
Oh, evil, really?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You've seen what they do. You've seen what they...
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is set for one fall, and it is a unification of the television title and the hardcore title.
Because we here at UWA are hardcore television is what we are.
That's a good point. Unbelievable. But let me tell you this much. I've known Cack and Jack up and down the road for so many years. I knew them when they started wrestling on cushions in a church. When I was 15 years old, these guys were just a few years older than me. They trained. They moved up and down the road, other independent territories. They teamed. They've wrestled each other. So much mutual respect at one time.
Yes, and I've known Cac and Jack both together for many, many years. You know, Cac was a good friend of mine for so long, and I met Jack through him. Both of them were such good men, and they really deserve a lot of respect. Both of them equally deserved a lot of respect.
No doubt. I mean, they met every challenge together. They worked together. They won tag gold. Sometimes they were screwed out of tag gold, but they always won it back. These guys know each other like brothers. And again, trained on cushions and a couch to the independent territories, and I was always there to ring announce or commentate to you, and then to bring it to UWA, the best promotion I've ever seen. And
Mr. Allen has found his way back down to ringside. Thankfully, he was not injured after that previous match.
No, he wasn't. It looks like he was able to put the Neo V out. The fans were asking for Eddie Allen to be put out, and Eddie Allen, once again, throwing around his weight and his money, telling the official, if you kick me out, you're fired.
Well, that is Mr. Allen's right to do as our producer.
Hands on Jack. Well, looks like Jack was, oh, there we go.
And here we go.
Jack was trying to talk some sense into Cac, and Cac just,
that's
wow.
Years of pent-up animosity coming out right there.
I will agree with you on that one. Jack just feels betrayed by this.
The anger, the emotion.
Jack saying, if you want to go hardcore, let's go hardcore.
Shot to the skull.
Wow.
Absolutely. This is the building up of anger and emotions of so long. Jack could not keep a bottle up inside. And
Jack now going to the back. Toss him over the.
They're in the crowd now. The fans getting in.
Looks like we've got some fan service going on. We got a little bit of audience interaction.
Up close and personal.
Oh, wow.
And what a match
Cac
to see.
now mounting an offense.
Security is hurrying into position. They're trying to corral this.
Jack coming up behind Cac.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what they do. He's got a trash can. Oh, right to the skull of Cac. Tell me, Jack doesn't feel angry about all this. Oh, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're fighting their way over to our announced position.
They are now at the announced position.
He did this, dummy.
Give it to him, Jack. Let him know how you feel. Oh, into the bell. Wow.
I don't think this match is over, but that bell definitely just rang. I heard it.
Wow. And wow.
This is what professional wrestling is all about.
Now, this is not professional wrestling. This is a street fight is what this is. This is a brawl.
You know, for once, I will agree with Slater. This is turned into a street fight.
Looks like
Jack is angry. They've gone to the back now.
They've gone to that junkyard out back.
I would love to be able to tell you what's going on back there, but
it's going to be weapons.
Currently, our monitors are down, folks. We don't.
Oh, back out to the ring.
They went up and over.
Jack putting that crutch across the back of Cac.
Out and back in like a maze.
That's a lot of acts in one sentence.
That crutch comes crashing on it.
And Irish whip. Oh, Cac counters out. Oh!
Massive lariat sending Jack to the mat.
I'll tell you what, you got to think Jack sat in his home. He let this fester. You talk about just anger. You talk about emotion. This is not a regular singles matchup. This is not something a booker put together. This is the definition of a rivalry.
That it is. I've been in touch with Jack ever since this was announced, and he laments this. He doesn't want it at all.
No.
He doesn't want this.
Jack didn't want this at all.
It's a cane?
Oh! Cane to the... He got in the back of the neck with it.
Cac able to get a cane from the fans.
It was a bad call on Jack's part to challenge a hardcore fighter to a hardcore style match.
Well, once again, this is not Jack's call. This is Cac who wanted this. Jack wanted peace. He wanted his friendship back.
The cover, too.
Jack's the one that escalated the situation. This started out as a legitimate in-the-ring match. He's the one that took it to the outside. He's the one that turned this into a street brawl.
Well,
I don't see how.
The title of the match prescribed it. Television Hardcore Title Unification. Hardcore. Cac's got to know we're going to end up on Timbuktu on this one.
I think Cac was spending time mentally prepared for this, but at the same time, You know, it's like fighting your brother.
Yeah.
And, Cack jumps out of the way. Wow.
But there had to have been something psychologically wrong with CAC. I use that word evil to describe the new era of violence. I've seen what these guys do. How could you turn your back on a partner and a friend and a brother and associate yourself with them?
First off, you misused the word evil. This was a business decision. This was a smart business decision.
Well, that all depends on how you look at it.
All about business, all about decisions. But I'll tell you what, this will come back to bite CAC if he doesn't leave with the Telecord title tonight.
Yeah.
Because he sold his soul to the devil for nothing.
Jack able to get CAC off the top rope.
We've got
He's working up for it.
Risky predicament. Could be a superplex, and this would be huge.
Oh, CAC fighting out of it now.
Throws him off and down.
They heard that one in Indianapolis, folks.
CAC going up top and...
Oh!
Jack ducks out of the way!
But they heard that one in Chicago.
Wow!
We've seen the weapons, but nothing can top coming crashing down onto that canvas. Sometimes that canvas is more unforgiving than anything else.
Wow.
Mr. Allen showing his support for CAC right now. Not something they see very often, honestly.
It's all about business. It's all about money with these people. Jack loves this sport and he loves the people.
Well, fans, I heard the interview that Eddie Allen
Got that
had
sign.
the other day, and he said that he doesn't care.
And he got the ref Jay
Oh,
with it.
wow.
Jack meets a shot to the gut.
Eddie
Backlash.
Allen had said that. Oh, wow. Eddie Allen had said
Come
that he
on.
doesn't care about. Oh, you've got to be
no!
kidding me.
The man who's
Ray
famous.
Moss?
The man who's famous.
Are you serious?
For jipping Jack.
What is.
No. And
Oh,
Jack lives to fight
Jack
another
jumps
day.
out.
You can't beat authenticity, and Jack is authentic. These people know it. Ray Moss, of all people.
CAC saying, what am I paying you for?
5 seconds
And there we
in.
go, once again. If you're going to buy off an official, who better than Ray Moss?
This has been one heck of a battle. They've been everywhere. CAC still can't put Jack away. And 5 seconds into his reappearance, Ray Moss is already ticking everybody off.
Eddie Allen now in the back.
Oh, come on.
So what's going? Jack-o'-lantern
Oh, Jack.
now in a
Pile
pile driver, pile driver.
Spine first.
Wow! CAC's neck has gone into his butthole.
Tingling.
Very elegant description, Shakespeare.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly the best with
Ray
those.
with that slow
Oh, it looks like
official has injured his wrist.
Ray Moss,
This could be
what
a
is-
tragedy in the world of officiating, folks.
You know, I
Hey.
could have sworn that we just had a match where Jack's
Jack.
got his hands on Ray Moss.
He's going to give Ray what's for.
Okay, come on now. That man is a legitimate official. Let him do his job,
Oh,
Jack.
yeah, right.
If he was a legitimate...
Oh!
you've got to be kidding me.
Caught him with
Here
a
comes
cutter.
a new era of violence now.
God, now we've got a
You've got to be
4-on-1.
kidding. What is this?
4-on-1 situation.
That's no way.
This right here
no
is
way
all about
that this
being
is gonna
fair
work.
play.
You sure you doubt my use of the word evil? Come on, this is 4-on-1.
You've got to be kidding
They've
me.
got an unfolded chair.
And the worst part is it's all legal.
I
It's
hate-
all legal.
The Telecord title unification into the most illustrious championships in the business is going to end this way.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh no, a curb stomp? Or what?
Oh, you're kidding me.
A senton into the unfolded chair? And Allen loves every second of it because he calls it good for business.
Well, of course Eddie Allen does. Eddie Allen, who says that he hates hardcore. He's
Wait a
what is it?
second!
Whose music is
It's
that?
Eddie Allen! No, it's Jay Deasy! Jay Deasy!
He's not
Jay
here to be
Deasy's
here.
back! Is he clear?
Yes!
Is
he
he
is
ready
not.
for the... Is he... Oh!
Austin Deasy.
Put him out!
Moss got it!
Get him! Jay Deasy's here!
CAC!
CAC now bringing it to Jay Deasy.
I mentioned the years in the backyard and the
Oh.
training and the childhood. DZ was there with these two guys for all of
And
that.
off the ropes and...
Spinebuster!
Spinebuster! Beautiful work
Fine
from
takedown.
Jay Deasy!
What
Jay
rotation.
Deasy!
This is
Yes!
bad.
This is a sham, folks. This should not be happening.
You don't have to go to Golden State to see a warrior. Jay DZ right there.
Oh, here we go. Jay Deasy's got mad at Treya now.
The pedigree! And yes, let
Jax
this be
calls
it.
the pedigree!
Yes.
Onto the chair!
Yes!
Onto the chair!
Oh, come on!
We need an official!
Beautiful.
We need an official!
Guys, this is euphoric. I told you
This is beautiful
authenticity
work!
wins.
1, 2,
No.
3!
No.
Yes!
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern wins! Your winner! And still television champion, Jack-o'-lantern!
These guys were like Jekyll and Hyde, good and evil, and tonight, good prevails. I told you that Jack-o'-lantern would become the telecourt champion. Write it down, Memorial Day 15.
Beautiful work!
Cac, you sold your soul to the devil for nothing.
Years of research and development have given rise to the incredible OmniTool Plus. Made from top quality materials, the amazing OmniTool Plus is sure to add convenience to ordinary household chores. The OmniTool Plus opens, closes, dials, types, rings, rakes, digs, cuts, and cleans. Very tough. The OmniTool Plus package comes with everything you see here. Here's how to order. Have your credit card ready and call 800-555-0199 or send check or money order to the address on your screen. The OmniTool Plus package is $19.95 and is not sold in stores, so call now while supplies last.
Hi, I'm Gary Rosenberg, owner of the spaghetti shops in Louisville and New Albany. We cook Louisville and Southern Indiana's most affordable, hearty, and flavorful Italian food each and every day at our 2 locations.
I love Spaghetti Shop. Their food is so delicious.
The food is absolutely delicious.
You will not see me sharing any of my spaghetti.
This battle royal will determine #1 contendership for the United States heavyweight title. Oh, and Joe Kerr just getting ganged up on in the corner right at the beginning.
Wow!
Hard chops to the chest. That's going to leave a welt.
Oh!
One as well.
Oh, you can hear it too. Oh, jeez!
Tornado DDT could be.
And
Yes!
drilling
Connects with
Aiden
it.
Blackheart.
Wow!
Unbelievable.
Spaz getting worked on in the corner right now.
Yes, he is.
Well, of course he is. I mean, he's the veteran of the show. And what was he
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah.
Oh, Spaz tossing out. There goes Serious Nero.
The ring right now.
And there goes the official. I guess we're going to do this now.
Not going to do it again. He's too smart for that.
That fool me once.
Oh, rolling him up again.
Situation.
1, 2, 3! We have a new winner! We have a new U.S. champion!
I don't believe it. What a treat to open the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new United States champion, Spaz!
Fans, welcome back to UWA Wrestling. Right now, we're set for your main event. We have Josiah Kane entering the ring for a three-way bout that will determine the new World Heavyweight Champion. Well, not necessarily new.
This is sure to be exciting, and again, the most illustrious prize in the game. The UWA World Heavyweight title on the line in this one.
And not only is it on the line, it is up for grabs in a three-way dance.
Yes.
And here comes my personal favorite, my horse that I'm betting on in this match. The one, the only, the rightful #1 contender, Sexy Stan Sierra, approaching the ring.
Stan Sierra, the winner of the Royal Rumble match that occurred last time I was here with UWA. You talk about an element of chaos. Anytime that a match is a three-way dance, you're talking unpredictability.
Stan Sierra, a man with a lot of talent and a lot of skill and also a lot of attitude. He's been haunting our champion, Apollo, for almost a long time now, since the Rumble.
Apollo, a long-time reigning champion. Another man dedicated to his craft, and he's proven it time and time again. This will be a whole new challenge for him.
And Josiah Kane, the other opponent, a master of the mind game, a master of the being able to use every mental element against you.
I mean, just an absolute wild card in Josiah Kane is what we have.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Both men, great veterans of the sport.
Just his physical appearance. I mean, to paint half of his face. I mean, you can look at him and say, I have no idea what to think about this man.
That old familiar music is playing, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd is getting hyped up.
And here he is!
The champ is in the building!
The UWA Heavyweight Champion, Apollo!
The champ is in Jeffersonville. He's never looked better. He's ready for this.
And you can tell Apollo is feeling the energy from this crowd here tonight.
Oh, most definitely. Apollo, who's held that championship for some time now and only checked by ravishing Ronnie Roberts before, but he was able to easily gain it back. Apollo, the face of our company right now, the greatest champion we've ever had.
Well, that's debatable, Finn, but he's definitely the best champion we have right now.
He deserves his spot. He's fought for his spot. He's been up and down the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is set for one fall, and it is for the UWA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the first challenger, Josiah Kane! And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Amazing Maria, the #1 contender, Sexy Stan Sierra! And the UWA Heavyweight Champion, Apollo!
You know, I mentioned...
Go ahead, Cohen.
Sure. I was talking during Jack's match earlier about knowing him when he was young, wrestling as a teenager in a church, and the independent promotion, the territories. The same can be said about Apollo. We know he has worked his way to the top of the mountain, and there's nothing that's going to take that away from him. He will put his body and his life on the line to make sure he stays at the top of the mountain. He's worked too hard for it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there are two men standing in that ring that will argue with nothing standing in between them. And let's not forget Stan Sierra, the man who, as we all know, is the true and rightful #1 contender. Won it in that great battle royal. Won it fair, won it square, even by Finn standards.
Well, you know, and let's not forget about the third wheel in this occasion. Josiah Kane, once again, master of the mind games, a veteran of the sport, one of the most respected men in all of Indiana wrestling.
You want to talk about a method that comes with madness? That's what you have in Josiah Kane.
That you do. And here we go, fans. Triple threat match for the UWA Heavyweight Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss if I didn't point out, in matches like this, Apollo definitely is at the ultimate of disadvantages because there is no champion's advantage. He doesn't have to get pinned. He doesn't even have to be in the ring to lose his title belt.
No, he doesn't. And
yep.
Both of these men, Josiah Kane and Stan Sierra have something to gain. Apollo has everything to lose.
One of the scariest parts of being a champion is the fact that there's always that risk that a triple threat match awaits you. Anytime there's a one-on-one match, you can prepare for one opponent. That's not too outlandish. But a triple threat match, you don't have to be involved in the decision. You don't know who to prepare for it.
Well, at this point, fans, these men are playing rock, paper, scissors with their own health and well-being.
Well said.
And let's not forget, many of you may see this as a triple threat match, but you also have to remember that there is a fourth element in that, and that is Amazing Maria on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. That is very true, very true.
Amazing
Looks
Maria.
like Stan Sierra and Josiah Kane are trying to strategize how to deal with Apollo.
Everybody brings something different to the table here. Sierra has size, Apollo has dedication and heart and athleticism. Kane has complete insanity, which works to his favor. And
looks like a war of words between Josiah Kane and Apollo now.
Absolutely.
Being goaded on by the fans as well.
Playing with a crowd. Wow. The fans are back and forth with Kane and Apollo, but
well, I mean, if you ask for it.
Not so much for Sierra.
This crowd fairly evenly divided.
I think you're right.
No, well, I don't know about all that.
But how do you prepare for a match like this? What type of tape do you watch? Even the ref with a reaction.
Apollo looks like he's a bit impatient. He's ready to get this going.
Two of the guys are like magnets with the people, and then one is kind of like moldy cheese, and you don't like him.
Well, you can't be that harsh on the ref.
Clever. Wait a second.
Apollo, apparently wrestling without his contact lenses in, just made the faux pas of mistaking Maria for a man.
Well, it's not that hard to do.
I would disagree with you on that, Finn. All right, it looks like these men are about to get down to business.
Finally, there's the lockup. Boot to the midsection to Stan Sierra from Apollo.
Sierra. There's Kane. But I was saying earlier, how do you prepare for a match like this? What type of tape do you watch? Do you watch the tape of both opponents? Do you pick one specifically? I mean, it's such a crapshoot. It really is.
The way that I'm going to have to see it is you're going to have to do your research on both of your opponents at the same time and not just figure out what they're going to do to your face, but also do what they're going to do behind your back.
Yeah.
Well, as far as what Apollo should have done to prepare is pray. Because the fact of the matter is that the disadvantage that he is at in this matchup, it is not about winning for him at this point. This is mere survival is the best Apollo can hope for when coming up against two such vicious adversaries.
In a way, Stan's rock is Maria because two of the competitors have the people on their side. Sierra doesn't, but he does have Maria. So in a way, that's his equalizer.
I mean, he may not have the fans behind him, but Stan Sierra also has the skill, the ability, the discipline to be able to control the ring.
And not to mention the legitimate right to be here, as he is the true #1 contender. I can't stress this enough.
The 40-man Rumble, and I was there.
Well, I mean, if Stan had any problem with that, he could have said so from the beginning. But all three of these men signed the contract. They know what was going to happen. They knew what they were getting into. Sorry, Colin.
Oh, no problem. You're exactly right. Referee trying to keep order here. Stan Sierra talking to the ref. Kane choking at Apollo in the bottom buckle.
out your road trip at visitindiana.com.
Surprisingly working very well together in the early goings of this matchup.
Kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. Peanut butter and banana, an odd combo.
I wouldn't say that's a very odd combo. Elvis loved it. It's good enough for the king, it's good enough for us.
I did have a lot of those sandwiches for lunch in school back in the day.
Yeah. Josiah Kane now working on Apollo in the corner. Stan Sierra stepping in for his turn.
Hard kicks with a boot to the gut.
Oh.
Referee watches on.
There's nothing they can do about it. I mean,
Sierra loves it. If anything, Sierra, I think that those types of tactics are going to lose favor with the fans. But he puts his arms out as if he's winning the fans over.
He may very well be.
Maria now working on Apollo in the corner while Stan Sierra and Josiah Kane both have the officials' attention. You know, something that you said earlier, Slater, I think is really coming to fruition now. There is a fourth opponent out here that Apollo has to look. Well, I'm sorry, a third opponent that Apollo has to look out for, and that is Amazing Maria.
Kane breaks that up. You know, Kane's tactics so far have not been on the up and up. We mentioned that alliance.
Well, Kane could not have expected that to go well for him. I mean, Sierra's not going to stand there and just let him win the belt.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the bottom is falling out from this short-lived team.
Yeah, Stan Sierra went for a pin, and Josiah Kane not letting him have it. I think Stan actually forgot that this was a triple threat match.
They almost thought of it as a handicap match.
Josiah Kane go for pin.
If it were an elimination match, this would be a great tactic, but it's not.
No, it's not.
Kane's going to find that out the hard way here in the buckle.
Oh!
Fist.
Stan Sierra now having his way with Josiah Kane.
Apollo still down. Choking the life out in the corner.
Apollo catching a bit of a break here, really, is what's happening. He does need that bit of breather to let his opponents wear each other down.
Right. Josiah Kane now outside the ring. Apollo on the ring curtain. Oh!
Hangs him up on the top rope. Moves him to the middle.
What's Stan gonna do? And oh, dropping that elbow right on Apollo's head.
Rides it right in. Sierra sees himself as being in the driver's seat at this point, but again, not a one-on-one situation. I don't think there is such thing as a driver's seat as Kane rakes at the face of Apollo.
You really never see Apollo in this much of a hurting way.
No, you don't. But the thing is that right now we're seeing Stan Sierra. The reason why he was able to win the Rumble that we had, the way that he was able to work against all those men and a couple of women,
yeah.
And
including me, I was in it.
Yeah, you were, and I still don't understand what you were thinking then, but hey, that's not the point right now.
Well, you know,
Josiah Kane
the
going
way I
after
look
Stan
at it,
Sierra.
Jack is a lifelong friend of mine. He threw me out, but really my feet never touched the ground. I kind of levitated back to the announce desk here. I should be in this match.
So we going to be going into Cohen Mania here soon?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, it should be a fatal four-way.
Wow.
And Josiah Kane forgetting that Apollo is also his opponent.
Big scoop slam.
And there it is.
What strength.
Apollo. Oh!
Splash.
Wow.
Sierra to break it up. When I was a kid, I used to play video games. Triple threat matches were the hardest matches because there's always a third combatant to break up pins and submissions. I mean, it's never ending.
Well, I mean,
big high scoop.
Yeah, there's playing video games. Just imagine how it is in life. Imagine that you're one of these men that has to work in this arena right now against two other opponents.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And not only are you going to be losing a game, but you're going to be losing a title. The prestige that comes with it.
Yes.
Not only that, the money that comes with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot at stake here.
You've got the winner's purse, and you've got the heavyweight title. And Apollo comes right back like a bullet.
No! DDT to Josiah Kane.
The faceplant DDT, one of those vicious versions. Could have a broken nose.
Apollo going for pin.
Well, I gotta tell you, as much as Apollo has to lose, this does count as Sierra's title shot that he earned in that Royal Rumble. If
yes,
he loses
it does.
Here, then who knows when he may get a #1 contendership again.
So refresh me, how did Kane get into the match?
Well,
Josiah Kane did it as he usually does, using his trickery, his madness. And speaking of trickery and madness, Kane's ringman oddly absent once again.
Yes, I did notice that. RJ
Mitty not in attendance. This is two shows in a row.
Very odd.
RJ Douglas out, and pretty much the way that Josiah Kane worked his way in, he had a match against Apollo, and he felt slighted in the fact that Stan Sierra stepped out to make sure that he wasn't going to win. So Josiah Kane was able to get his handler, RJ Douglas, to put him into this match.
Very bizarre. And it makes for an entertaining match, but a tough situation for Apollo. Kane cannot ram his head into the buckle.
Oh,
he
there
needs
we
a buckle of his own.
Apollo driving the skull of Josiah Kane into that turnbuckle. Stan Sierra. No!
Sierra! A buckle for his trouble.
Stan Sierra should have learned from what he just stood there and watched.
If Apollo leaves tonight with a heavyweight title.
And Apollo going for the pin. 1, 2.
And he's not putting Sierra away that easy.
No, he's not.
If Apollo leaves this arena tonight with a heavyweight title, this proves that no challenge can put him down. Apollo is a champion's champion. I saw his feud firsthand with Ravishing Ronnie Roberts months ago. Meeting of the mind.
Apollo bringing the minds together on that one. A little bit of peacekeeping action.
Literally.
We have 3 men now down on the canvas. They're seeing stars. They're counting lights.
The crowd now rallying Josiah Kane.
There is absolutely a certain sector of the crowd that is putting their support behind Josiah Kane. But I think Apollo still has most of the support. And of course, as mentioned earlier, Sierra is kind of lost in the dust.
Stan Sierra's to his feet with the help of the turnbuckles. Josiah Kane and Apollo now to their feet.
Sierra's been playing the smart card on this match all night long, watching his opponents wear each other down.
Which I'm actually surprised that it's not Kane who's doing just that. Normally, he's the one who stays in the background waiting for his two opponents to beat each other up. And tonight, it's actually Sierra.
Well, Kane's demeanor, his outfit,
and
everything about Josiah Kane leads his opponents to him like a bug zapper.
Oh, big clothesline, couldn't do it.
2 count from Apollo's pin of Stan Sierra.
We got Kane back in there. There's Apollo.
Kane, does he have something in his hand there?
I don't know. I don't think so. Looks like he was,
got it.
Tossing a chop right to Stan Sierra. Apollo giving Kane one for his trouble. Oh, wow.
This match already taking its toll. These competitors can barely stand to their feet.
Yeah.
They're fighting on their knees, for God's sake.
All 3 men tossing punches at each other.
Apollo the first back to his feet.
Stan Sierra
leveling Apollo back to his feet.
Now, European uppercut. Apollo's out.
Apollo's out of it in the middle rope. Sierra standing tall. Don't know where Kane is. This match is all over the place.
And here we go.
Sierra, the brilliant ring tactician, using his environment to his advantage.
Oh, what is that?
Fighting.
He's just using the weapons at his disposal.
Kane back to his feet. Looks like he's able to work on Apollo a little.
A hard right from Kane. No structure, no
Going for
regulation.
pin. One,
Sierra
two,
will go to any level.
Kane giving Stan Sierra an eye rake, breaking up the pin.
Literally saving Apollo's title.
And as chaotic again as this match is, it has such a big fight feel. The fans into every maneuver, every hold, with a reaction and an opinion on everything.
Oh, wow.
All of these guys are
Apollo getting fired up now.
Such larger-than-life personalities in this battle.
Oh.
Kane with a hand. Right.
Yeah, here we go. We've seen it before many times. Apollo's getting fired up, telling Josiah Kane to do it again.
But that'll take the wind out of anyone's sails.
Putting Apollo out. Josiah Kane
There's Sierra.
needing to pay attention
Look out, Josiah.
to his surroundings. And
That big running elbow to the face of Josiah.
1, 2, 3! Stan Sierra wins!
Ladies and
Stan
gentlemen,
Sierra won!
we have a new
That's
heavyweight
amazing!
I
champion.
don't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new UWA Heavyweight Champion, Sexy Stan Sierra!
Just as quickly as his title reign began, it ended. Apollo, one of the greatest champions we've ever seen, just beaten for the title without being pinned. He was not involved in the decision. History has been made, and quite frankly, I don't like it.
Out of nowhere!
I would not say that was out of nowhere. This is a long time coming, Finn.
Well, I mean, I'll say it to, I mean, if anybody's going to beat Apollo, it's going to be Stan Sierra, but that was, I was not expecting that.
Surely Apollo is in line for a rematch. He wasn't even involved in the decision, and I don't believe at the beginning of an era. What does this mean for UWA, a new heavyweight champion of the world?
Visit